We begin with disturbing new details surrounding the horrifying case of the death of baby Moses in Albany. Today, Dan Levy obtained video of Mazuka's confession from the Albany County District Attorney's Office. The video shows investigators questioning Mazuka last September as she at first denied being pregnant in 1997. When police showed her the photo of baby Moses, she gasped. And just a couple of minutes later, she admitted to investigators she suffocated the baby boy and put him in a bag. Dan Levy will join us live to break down more from the confession coming up at 4:30 today. This tragedy first unfolded nearly 3 decades ago, and it was a mystery for 27 years. Here's what we learned after her arrest last year. Carrie Mazuka told police she smothered her baby boy after she gave birth to him. She wrapped him in a towel, dumped him in a flower bed at Washington Park in Albany, and then lit the towel on fire. The case was unsolved for 27 years as Mazuka told no one about the crime. She was finally arrested last September. Then in February, she pleaded guilty to manslaughter. It was then she admitted to leaving her baby to die. Just last month, the judge sentenced Mazuka to 25 years behind bars. Judge Roger McDonough called this a, quote, tragedy beyond measure. Right now, she's serving her sentence at Bedford Hills Correctional Facility. Again, Dan Levy is listening to the entire police interrogation and will join us at 4:30. It's a story you're seeing only on 13.
Well, I'm sorry I gotta show you this, but I do, because it is important. Okay? The baby was actually set on fire. Oh my God. Yeah.
The confession of Carrie Mazuka. You're about to see and hear the mother of baby Moses describe in her own words heartbreaking details of the killing she carried out nearly 3 decades ago. Dan Levy joins us here in the studio with the shocking details. Dan, good afternoon.
Mark, good afternoon. It was the crime that shocked and horrified the capital region, a mystery, details of which were so unsettling it impacted the emotions of many veteran police officers. After spending 27 years pursuing the case, it took detectives less than 1 hour to crack Carrie Mazuka, getting her to admit, yeah, I did it.
All right. So.
It was the morning of September 6th, 2024, when Albany detectives led Carrie Mazuka into an interrogation room, exactly 27 years to the day after the grisly discovery of a dead day-old baby boy that had been dumped in a flower bed at Washington Park.
We kind of have a little bit of a mystery on our hands, I'll say,
okay.
That we're trying to sort out. All right.
Little more than 30 minutes into the interview, lead detective Rob Lawyer hands Mazuka an autopsy photo of the newborn, who came to be known as baby Moses Washington.
Well, I'm sorry I got to show you this, but I do, because it is important. Okay. The baby was actually set on fire. Oh my God. Yeah.
It was the first time Mazuka saw her baby since the day she left it in the park.
People that lie, that ain't going to go their way. Right? Because everything gets figured out.
With many details already figured out through DNA analysis, Mazuka couldn't hold the truth inside her any longer.
I did it.
You did it?
I did it.
What happened?
I got pregnant. I had the baby. I gave birth in my bathtub. Baby died. Didn't know how to get rid of it.
How'd the baby die?
I think I had water in the bathtub. I think it drowned.
You drowned it?
I didn't drown it.
But even with the confession, there was some denial that remained.
That baby died, not of natural causes.
I didn't kill the baby that I'm aware of. I had it in the bathtub.
It didn't drown. There's no water in the lungs. That didn't happen. It's not of natural causes. There's no trauma, so that leaves one thing. And you know what that one thing is?
Suffocation?
Yeah.
At her sentencing last month, Carrie Mazuka said she was sorry, also adding, quote, I did a horrible, unimaginable thing, and I live with remorse and regret. She is currently serving 25 years for killing her baby. Coming up new at 5 o'clock, Mazuka explains her mindset at the time of that killing. Mark?
Dan, difficult to grasp the whole thing. Thank you very much.
It was actually DNA evidence that led Albany detectives to the long-sought murder suspect.
But it was that woman's very own words that sealed the case. In a story you're seeing first on 13, Dan Levy brings you inside this interrogation room and inside the mind of a baby killer. Good evening, Dan.
Rachel and Steve, good evening. This murder mystery that shocked and captivated the capital region took authorities nearly 3 decades to solve. Once detectives had the suspect in front of them, it took less than an hour for the shocking truth to come out.
Your Honor, first I want to say I'm sorry. I did a horrible, unimaginable thing, and I live with remorse and regret.
It was April 18th, about a month ago, when Carrie Mazuka apologized in court, the same day she learned that the next 25 years of her life would be spent in prison. That's the price she'd pay for killing her newborn baby 27 years earlier.
I want you to take a deep breath, and we're going to go on a time warp to 1997. September 1997. Was it night or early morning when you had a baby?
I think it was evening.
Evening.
It was inside this Albany police interrogation room where Mazuka revealed details of an unsettling story she likely believed she'd take to her grave.
How long were you in labor?
I don't know, because it was my first child. I was young, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that I was having pains and I got in the bathtub. I just kind of sat there and I just felt like pressure.
Okay.
And then I just felt the baby coming out. And
Once the baby was born, Mazuka drove to Washington Park, where she left the child in a flower bed at the base of the statue of Moses. That child came to be known as Baby Moses Washington. Albany detective Rob Lawyer got Mazuka to confess to killing her own child less than an hour after questioning began on the 27th anniversary of the homicide.
Why'd you burn the baby?
I did burn the baby.
Who did?
I don't know who did.
Who'd you give the baby to?
I had the baby by myself. I went down to the park. I handed it to somebody.
Who did?
I don't know. Some random person.
Carrie, that does.
I swear to God.
You did not hand this baby to a random person. That didn't happen.
I didn't know what to do. I set the baby on fire.
Was it screaming?
Yeah, it was dead. I don't even know if it was a boy or a girl. I put my hands over its mouth and nose.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And then you press down?
Yeah. I think. Why did I do it?
Yeah.
I think I just had no clue what I think I was just in shock.
During the interrogation, Mazuka revealed the father of the child was a co-worker who knew nothing about the pregnancy. More secrets from the interrogation room coming up new at 6 o'clock. Steve and Rachel.
Yeah, some pretty startling stuff there. Thank you, Dan. This is a story that we've been following very closely here on News Channel 13. Across many different stories. You can find all of our previous coverage on our News Channel 13 app. You can also watch our newscast live and get breaking news there as well.
Download that app for free, that QR code on your screen right now.
What is it like to kill someone? And why did you do it? Those are two of the many questions Albany police had for now convicted baby killer Carrie Mazuka. Tonight, in a story you're seeing first on 13, we bring you inside the interrogation room. Dan Levy is here in the studio with tonight's top story. Dan, good evening.
Mark, good evening. Fresh out of college and seeking a job, Carrie Mazuka moved to Albany from Roxbury, New York in Delaware County in the early 1990s. When she got here, she was pregnant, but says she didn't tell a soul, including a man who never knew he had a son, even if it was just for one day.
All right.
It was a secret that Carrie Mazuka says she kept all to herself for more than half of her life, something that puzzled Albany Police Detective Rob Lawyer.
After 27 years, how have you never told anyone?
I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. I blocked it out of my memory. I didn't even know today was the date. I just, wiped it.
On September 6, 2024, 53-year-old Carrie Mazuka confessed to smothering to death her newborn baby boy, lighting him on fire, and dumping him in a flower bed at Washington Park. That admission came 27 years to the day after the murder.
What's it feel like to kill someone?
Terrible. Terrible.
Walk me through your emotions. I always ask everyone that's killed someone, and you're not the first person.
Shame, embarrassment, hatred of myself
When did that kick in?
immediately.
In the subsequent time since she killed baby Moses, Carrie Mazuka was able to live her life. She had a college degree and she was a divorced mother of 2 living in Altamont.
If you had not done what you did, would that baby still be alive today?
Yes. Try it. Yes.
Why Washington Park?
That's a good question. I think I just was new to the area and didn't know and just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, this
It was such a crazy location that anybody
a lot of people for a lot of years
were wondering.
wanted to know. Not even for someone to be in trouble. No, they don't care. We don't want to just want to know.
Knocked out. I just, I just,
If you could say anything to that baby right now, what would it be?
I love you and I'm sorry.
If he asked you, why'd you do this? And then,
I was young, stupid, and
At her sentencing last month in Albany County Court, Carrie Mazuka received 25 years behind bars. Mark?
Dan, thank you.